What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today is the day when we learn. Okay, I don't know what we're learning, but I'm just kidding. We'll do. Here we go. So I had somebody tweet me a picture of a problem they were having problems with. So, what they are inequalities. Remember, an inequality means that it has this, or this, or it could be this too if you want, but we never do those. And what you want to do is essentially you want to find what our variable, in this case x, is greater or less than. Essentially anything x can be. Can x be 2? We don't know. Can x be -5? We don't know. Can x be 0? I don't know. But what you have to do, first step is, you got to solve this problem. You've got x minus -19 is greater than 22. Now, remember, I've told y'all this plenty of times before if you've seen any of my videos. The only difference between this problem and like working a regular like 2x plus 3 equals 5, only difference is if you multiply or divide a negative across this sign. That's the only time anything changes. Okay? Let's work it and see what we got. All right, first step is we need to simplify. We got minus -19. Now, we know that two wrongs make a right in math. It means two negatives cancel out and make a positive. The official way this is you're essentially saying -1 times -19, which, once again, they cancel out to be x plus 19. It's greater than 22. And then we just get rid of the 19 to get x by itself. The opposite of adding 19 is subtracting 19. That goes away. X is greater than 3. Okay? You're thinking, Mr. Tarver, you subtracted 19. That's getting a negative across. No. It's if you multiply or divide a negative. That's when you switch the sign. Otherwise, it's just like a regular equation. So, two steps to solving this problem, okay? Now, first step is we look at the sign, okay? If it is this or this, it's going to be an open circle because it does not include the number, okay? It does not include 3. If it is this or this, that's greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. That means it's a closed circle because it means it can be that number. Hence, greater than or equal to. These just say greater than. If you actually sound it out, it makes sense. So, this is x is greater than 3, okay? So we know what's going to happen on 3, correct? Is it going to be filled in or is it going to be an open circle? Well, since there's no line under here, I just drew it, but there wasn't there. There's no line under there. It cannot be 3. It can be greater than 3 because the alligator wants to eat more food, so it would eat the x. But it cannot be 3, so it's an open circle. And x is greater than 3, so I shade the numbers that are bigger than 3. Just like that, you're done. If you want to test it out, pick a number. I always choose 0. 0 is greater than 3. Is that true? No. Therefore, it should not be shaded, which it is not. Okay, let's do the other one. Okay, same thing here. We got -20 less than -1 minus p. All right, we got to get p by itself. That sounded weird. Okay, so we're going to add 1 to both sides. So it'll be -19. And then we got negative p. Uh-oh, here's where that switcheroo comes in. Negative p is essentially saying -1 times p. What do we do to get rid of a -1 times p? Don't say you add 1, you don't. It's -1 multiplied by p. The opposite of multiplication is division. So we divide both sides by -1. Now, what did I say earlier? That's right. If you multiply or divide a negative across this sign, you have to switch the sign. Okay, so we divide it. That gets rid of that. I divided the negative across. Therefore, this has to go like this. I have to switch it. Okay, and then -19 divided by -1 is positive 19. So, we got our answer. It's 19 is greater than p. So, we know that since there's no line under there, it's an open circle on 19. And then p is less than 19 because remember, alligator wants to eat more money. Alligators don't eat money. They are money. Money! And so, therefore, we would just shade p can be anything less than 19. And you're done. You know what, as always, I'd really appreciate it if you'd shoot over and subscribe to my channel. I've also got another channel. It's super easy to find. But I really appreciate if you'd subscribe to this one. And then also, you know we got that Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram. I got Facebook. It's facebook.com/TylersOK. And then I'm up on the Twitter. You know, I don't know what the Twitter thing is. It's a plus sign. It's supposed to be a T. Whatever. Hit me up. I'd really appreciate it. Toodles.